Welcome back to Weekend Out. My name is Gaurav. नाम तो सुना होगा. Now this is that part of the show when I show you a great food option somewhere in the UAE. Where am I right now? I am in the heart of Karama at a restaurant that's inspired by what you can safely call the heart of Mumbai street food, the Vada Pav. Now these people call themselves O-Pav and they're saying that their O-Pavs are actually Indian sliders. I've heard good stuff about them, but I'm here to check it myself.
When it comes to interiors, what we thought was, bring Mumbai to Dubai. So a lot of interiors that you will see has like small little cute little bits of Mumbai depiction. Even the graffiti also says Vada Pav. We have 16 varieties of paos. Of course, we have the mutton khicha pav, the triple Shezwan pav, the keema pav.
Right.
So, of course, I was always a big fan of pav since I was in school. So,
Right.
what my mom used to do, she used to make all the leftover food that used to be there. She used to pack it in a pav and I used to take it to school.
Right.
That's exactly how the inspiration came in.
Nice.
So, what I thought was, why not do it in Dubai? I've been in Dubai for the last 6 years.
Right.
So that idea clicked so well. A friend of mine, we came together,
Okay.
we put together the awesome menu. We had around 50 varieties of paos, to be honest.
50.
50 to be honest. But then we jotted down to the best 18 paos.
Okay.
So that's what you'll find on the menu right now.
Some of the best inspirations and ideas come from observation. So his dabba, what he used to take to school, has actually resulted into a restaurant here in Karama. You heard good stuff. We're going to try it ourselves, and I'm going to try some of his favorites and see kitna dum hai. All right, you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm taking a look at this very interesting menu here, and here are 18 different varieties of paos that they suggest, right? And this has got everything. It's got Chinese, it's got Mughlai, it's got Goan. And this is one of those menus which has only 18 items on it, but it can really confuse you. So I have decided that I'm going to start with the basics. So I'm going to try their version of a proper Vada Pav first. And then with that, I've ordered some favorites here of people. So we're going to try this and see how this goes.
I like coming to O-Pav because one of my favorite pav is Manchurian O-Pav.
It's an amazing concept and the butter chicken pav is just yum. Absolute yum.
I just tasted the balchao pav at O-Pav here in Dubai, and I have to tell you, it's absolutely tantalizing.
My favorite dish here at O-Pav would be the mutton khicha pav. Very something that I eat very often and brings me back good memories from Bombay.
It's really, really good. It's got that Goan spiciness and it makes me miss Mumbai, but it's great to be in Dubai.
Thank you very much. So here you go. 2 paos are already here. This is the Vada Pav. Look at this. So the first look of it is very, very interesting. It does feel like you're taking a look at a Vada Pav from Mumbai. The good thing is, and this is my first impression, is that the size of the vada is nice and big. I'm tired of eating those small things people sell as vadas. The Vada Pav has to look like a Vada Pav. This looks really nice. I'll show it to you. So this is a part that started becoming a part of Vada Pav, because when people used to put the vada into the oil with their hands, that's how it was put. They would drop a little bit of besan, right? So a little bit of the batter would actually fall in the oil, and then while they were removing it, they would just use it, not throw it. They would put it in the Vada Pav. They've done a similar thing here as well. Now it's time to try it. Here we go. This does remind me of my time in college. So I used to stand outside college and eat a Vada Pav. Not necessarily during lunchtime, or not necessarily because Vada Pav was my favorite food, but this was food that I could afford and eat as much as I like. So I could have 3-4 Vada Pavs and it wouldn't pinch my pocket. That happens with everybody in college, isn't it? But this is a beautiful tasting Vada Pav. The pav is nice and soft. That's the most important thing in a vada pav, because here you get a vada pav at many places, and what ruins it for you, in spite of having a good vada, is that the pav is not how you like it. So it's very, very important. They've got the pav absolutely bang on. It's a nice, very soft little vada inside. The chutneys are the ones that are creating the real magic. I love it.
So what we thought was to bring the authenticity in our chutneys, especially in our vada paos. I flew down my Masi down from Mumbai.
So as exotic as this may sound to have a Manchurian pao, I think it's a big risk to take because a Manchurian is something that people are very particular about. They like the Manchurian in a particular way, and to put it in a pao, I have honestly never tried it before. So I'm excited about it, but I am telling you, it is a risk that I'm going to take. I know have used a different pao for this, which shows they've done their research and they've tried to figure out what combination worked really good. This is a different combination, but they say it's doing really well and we're going to try it ourselves. So here we go. This is the Manchurian pao at Opao. They're doing something right with their paos. Now, they've used a potato pao and it's worked so beautifully with this Manchurian that they've made inside. So they've also added some fried noodles to it. Again, this is a very street style thing to do. If you ever eaten in Bombay, in Chinese, particularly on those carts that used to be, this was something that people would do. Whatever you were eating, you would ask for fried noodle and you would always add it to it. So, they've used this very, very beautifully. This is something that I really like. Thank you very much. So these guys here in the kitchen are already thinking that one guy has ordered 4. What is wrong with him? But I'm doing it only for you because I've got to show you what these guys have, right? So we've moved on from the veg options to the non-veg options and they've got plenty for you to choose from. I've picked some of what they're calling are their best sellers. Now, look at this one. You've had a lot of this with naan, butter naan, but never with pao probably. This is a butter chicken pao. Now looks very interesting. I've opened the pao here as well. Again, they've used the potato pao, which by experience now I'm telling you is a good choice. And they have used some salli on it as well. Okay. So it's looking nice. It's coated with a generous pouring of cream on top, which I'm guessing is important. The pao looks like there's some butter inside as well. So here we go. Soft, tender, juicy, creamy, and the taste that you want in your butter chicken mixed with a pao. This is a deadly combination. This is an absolute winner. I would give this a 10 on 10. So this is the last one that I'm going to physically try myself. Although, if I had a bigger stomach, I already have a huge one, but if I had a bigger stomach, I would have had a couple more. But now this is the last one I'm going to try because they said this is really cool and I found the name very cool. Also, I need to try some lamb, right? So this one's called the mutton khicha pao. They're claiming to make a super khicha pao here. They've added some salli here as well and they have a special sauce. We will try all of this in this bite. What a beautifully made pao. The mutton here is cooked to perfection. So this is one of those places where I came and I said I'll have one pao and I'll go how much can I have at a pao place. I've had 4 and I tell you I want you to see more than what I can eat. So while I'm finishing off some paos here, you go and check out some others I recommend. They're so good.